Hey, what's up, you guys? This is AJ coming to you once again from the flip side. And today I want to take a look at the Mattel Masterverse Masters of the Universe Revelation SkeleGod. Wow, these toys keep getting their names longer and longer. Big mouthful. Now, quickly before we get started, just wanted to say I know it's been a while since I've done a figure review, and that's mostly due to my stores in my area being bone dry pretty much, and also my pre-orders that I've ordered online not arriving yet. But I really was interested in this line, and I decided to take a shot and go to Target. I was thinking, yeah, they have to have the He-Man and Skeletor because the Origins collection, that's what you always see, He-Man and Skeletor. So I said I'll grab those two, review them together. But the aisle was bone dry. But at my local Target, I walked by an end cap, and they had SkeleGod. Another thing I quickly wanted to know is that I just finished 2 nights ago watching part 1 of the show on Netflix that the figure's based off of, and I actually really enjoyed it. I've seen online and things that Kevin Smith has gotten a lot of hate, backlash for the show, but I'm not here to criticize what you should and shouldn't like, but I enjoyed it. And the one thing I will say is that I really wish the internet would simmer down. If they don't like something, that's fine, but just to behave the way they do, maybe I'm getting older, is just ridiculous. The packaging real quick, I mean, it's kind of nothing super fancy. Big window where you can see SkeleGod and his accessories. I like how it's open and you can see everything. Just says Masters of the Universe Revelation SkeleGod. I don't know if I can see it on my camera, but there's like almost like a stonework design in the black. Then you got the blue, it says Masterverse, and I like the runes with the stonework. This is really appealing to me. Then you got a picture of SkeleGod, which is a really cool picture, I think. And then SkeleGod on the side, Cosmic Lord of Destruction. Other figures in the first wave, which I want to pick up. Hopefully they show up in my stores, or I'll have to resort to ordering them. And then a big picture of SkeleGod from the side. Then you got your bio and the mumbo jumbo. But gonna crack them open as always and take a look and see what we have. SkeleGod out of the package, looking really cool. I do like the designs of the show, the new updated character designs. Figure-wise, I will say off the bat, even though I don't have them in hand, I'm not a big fan of He-Man's face for the figure, the head sculpt. It's a little wacky. When I finally pick him up, I'll talk more about that, but yeah, it's just a little weird to me. But anyway, as far as SkeleGod is concerned, I think he looks really cool. I like the color schemes. The color scheme. The head sculpt's cool, how it incorporates the ram horns from the Havoc staff. The skull is really nice and I think well painted. And I just like the green peering out. I like the translucent green around the neck for some like magic power effect. These shoulder pads, while they get in the way, they're pretty cool, but they do move and they are a little soft. But yeah, I just like this design a lot. The purples off the purpley grayish color. Come down to the gauntlets, you got the silver, silvery gray. Well, more gray than silver. Incorporates more green, more green. The body sculpt is pretty cool. Yeah, they gave it some really nice paint detail on the body with the purple mixed with the grayish, which is pretty cool because so far, like going back to that He-Man figure from the line, the paint apps look kind of plain, but they did a really good job on SkeleGod. More of the gray with the green. Just pretty, I just really like how he came out. He looks fantastic. And the cloth cape is really nice. Oh, and I didn't even notice there's some plastic extra details here. It's a multi-part cape. So yeah, no gripes about his design and how he looks. I think he looks really good, like I said. For accessories, he comes with 2 grip hands, so you can swap out. They're just, plain colored grip hands. But yeah, really cool they added that, as opposed to what he comes in the package. Or I don't know, sometimes I think I call them in my mind woo ha ha hands, because you get the I'm evil, woo ha ha, I will destroy you hands. But anyway, so the grip hands, and that's so you can hold the Sword of Power, which came out really cool. I mean, it's never been super intricate. You see this Sword of Power. I do wish he came with the Havoc staff, but that's okay. Not a gripe. And then he comes with this magical translucent green energy effect. And you just plug that, I guess, right into the hand and pop it on him. I don't think I'll use it. Maybe sometimes, but I can't get the fist out. Shouldn't have done that. Now, even with these big honking shoulder pads, I still think he's nicely articulated. The head's got all sorts of tilt. So you get into all sorts of menacing poses like that. That looks cool. Side to side, of course. Just a little up, because back here you see the energy effect. Oh, you can't see. The energy effect here on the neck prevents it from going any farther. But he will look down. The arms, like I said, don't really go up too far because of the big shoulder pads. And I did loosen them up, so they go about that far. I mean, you can get to here, rotate back. I mean, you don't have much range because of the shoulder pads, but not a deal breaker. You get the bicep swivel, the double jointed elbows that go up really far on a big figure like this. This piece is a loose piece. It wobbles all over the place. Kind of bothers me a little, but nothing super to gripe about. Nothing crazy. And then you get the hinge on the hand. Rotates, of course. Up here you get a torso joint. And it's basically for some decent side to side. A little crunch. Not too much, but you get a little back. And then the turning, I mean, it turns a little bit as you at the waist more so than the torso. So you get a decent range of movement, especially, like I said, for a bigger figure. And then for the legs, he does kick out really far. Not all the way, but really nice range. You get the thigh swivel hidden under the loincloth in this piece. Then you get the double jointed knees. That, again, they don't go all the way up, but big muscles, but still nice range. I'll say it again. And then under here, under the boot, top of the boot, you get a swivel. And then for ankles, they'll go that far up, really far back. And then you get the ankle pivot. And even if the Masterverse line isn't for you, I know some people aren't really into the character designs, but if you happen to like the looks of SkeleGod, he scales nicely with the McFarlane Toys Mortal Kombat Spawn figure. This is the Bloodfeud Hunter variation. But yeah, give him a nice, evil, menacing character for Spawn to take on. Make him a demon figure, but I think they look cool together. Bottom line for me is I really like the SkeleGod figure. I think he looks fantastic. Really nice paints, nice sculpt. Well articulated, especially for a bigger figure, even with the shoulder pad hindrances. A con for me is his joints, his articulation points. A lot of them out of the box are really tight, and once you pop them open and free them, I feel that they are a little too loose. So it goes from super tight to loose, and I just have a little concern that over time, being that loose, that they won't hold up. I mean, right now it is, but we'll see after I have him how they hold up and play with them some more. But besides that, yeah, great figure. Hoping to get my hands on the rest of the wave. I know wave 2 has been announced because I enjoy the show. For the most part, I like the looks of all the figures from what I've seen. So this is my new line for right as of now for my collection, and we'll go from there. So if you like this look at SkeleGod, please consider subscribing. Comment and tell me what you think about the line, the show, or whatever you want to talk about. I'm here. Don't forget to thwip that notification bell, and I'll catch you guys back here on the thwip side.